Hello everyone and welcome back to my vlog. I'm really excited to be back with you to share 10 things that have made me happy or 10 things I've loved over the past couple of weeks. And I have got a lot to share with you today, but I'm going to be speedy because it's half term and, you know, kids are around and want to do stuff. So really fast, I'm going to start with this awesome book. Tanith Carey is a long time writing colleague of mine and someone I admire tremendously. She has wonderful views on parenting, and I read her book, How to Be a Fabulous Mum When You Just Don't Have the Time, when my kids were very little. She's got great mum hacks, and in this book she's really outdone herself. I loved it. I was sent a copy to review, and honestly I just think it's amazing. It's called What's My Child Thinking? It's about 2 to 7 year olds and all the stuff that goes on with them. So sharing, for example, what the child says, what you're thinking, when they won't share and they're being all funny about it, and what's actually going on for the child in terms of their developmental stage and thoughts and ways you can deal with it in the moment and ways you can support them long term. And it's beautifully set out with loads of great tips, and it covers so many issues. So I'm scared of the dark, colouring on the wall, shyness, thinking they're the best, meltdowns, you name it. Whatever scenario you could imagine coming across with your 2 to 7 year old where you're perplexed and frustrated, it's dealt with here. This book will help you empathise with your child, but it will also help you work with them constructively with an undesirable behaviour, or to reassure them, or just to make things better. So it's about enhancing your 2 to 7 year old's life, and in the process enhancing your own. Absolutely highly recommend it. Fab book. So next, I want to show you this book. I can't show you inside it yet because it's not actually out. It'll be out on the 21st of March, and it's called Get Your Child to Eat Anything, and it's by Emily Leary from the blog and Mummy Too. Emily is a neighbour and a very dear friend of mine, and her book is fabulous. And yeah, I can't really recommend it enough. The pictures inside of the recipes are scrumptious looking, really. This is a five phase program to get your kids to eat anything. And basically at the end of it, your kids really will be eating unusual and different and varied food. It's packed full of recipes, packed full of top tips. And Emily's tried and trusted program, and yeah, just wonderful. Get your pre-order in now for that. So haven't I got talented friends, really? We have been creative ourselves. Last night we sat and used some watercolour crayons, haven't done that in forever, and some gel chalk pens too, and a little bit of graffiti. I do love being creative with my kids. I often find that unless I get the stuff out, we don't actually do it. So just to get a few bits out and to sit around and have a little bit of a creative session is great. And we also did some storytelling, which was lovely, and created some stories. I think as my kids have got older, we've perhaps done increasingly less creative stuff unless we initiate it. But you know what, no matter what their age, whenever we do it, it always fills us all up with so much joy. So definitely one of my happy things. What else have I got to talk about? Oh, do you want to see what I've made? I'm very proud of this. I had this old grotty stool that was down the shed, and it had dirt in it and cobwebs on it, and it was a bit manky. I was going to throw it out, and then I was set a challenge to do some upcycling for a blog project, and this is what I did. Ready? That's my new stool. Okay, don't look underneath because I didn't do that bit. But yeah, rather lovely. I used some garden paint after I cleaned it all really well, and gave it a few coats, and that's it really. And I'm really proud of it. I love upcycling rather than throwing things away. Giving them a second lease of life is definitely something that not only makes me happier, but is happier for the world, right? So yeah, lots of creativity going on here. I also wanted to show you another book. Oh, it's what I was going to say, but I don't know where I put it. I found it. A big, huge pile of books beside of me. It's just about to go boom from the floor. This book has been, it was a Christmas gift for me, for my other half, and we're both vegetarian, the whole family's vegetarian. This is a plant-based book of simple recipes by Bosch. It's absolutely tremendous, and I have been cooking up a storm from this since Christmas. I've made crispy chili tofu, and it did look like that. And I've made sweet and sour tofu. I've made burrito samosas and all sorts of things. And I have to say, this book's doing really, really well on Amazon at the moment. But it absolutely lives up to the hype. There's not too many ingredients. The recipes are simple. It's awesome. So if you're a vegetarian or vegan, or you just fancy eating a more plant-based diet for health reasons, I would really highly recommend that too. So many good books, right? Okay, so hang on one second, I have something else to show you. Wait a sec. Oh my goodness. Oh, again, they're right in front of me. Honestly, I need to put my glasses on, but these are reading glasses and aren't going to help me find things. Anyway, glasses, that's what I was after. Do you love them? My daughter made me these, and they're made out of Hama beads. Can you see? Aren't they cool? I love it when she makes me stuff. I don't quite know what to do with it all. Like, where do I keep it? But wouldn't they be the best sunglasses? Awesome. Right, I think that's it for things to show you. As I said, it's half term. We have not made many plans this half term, normally do, and I pack it out a bit too much really, and the kids are exhausted. So today we have a trip to the library and a bit of a kick around on the park, and we've got play dates booked in. We're going to go out for a walk in the Derbyshire countryside, and we're going to go swimming. So really low key stuff. They're going to go to the cinema. They want to see a film called The Kid Who Would Be King, or something like that. But yeah, really low key. I love half term, and one of the reasons I love it is because not only are the kids off schedule, but because I'm a full-time work at home, I get to be with them for the week, and I get to have a bit of a break too, I suppose. I still have to do my work. So what I do, I get up super early. So normally during half term, I get up at 5 o'clock. You heard that right, 5 o'clock? It's early, isn't it? But it's so worth it. These are precious years, and I love it. Another thing we've been doing in the house is having a bit of a declutter. Now, it may not look like that in my little office space, but I've been inspired by Marie Kondo and this other decluttering program on Netflix called something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's ACE, and yeah, it's inspired me to get sorted. And what I found is the more I've decluttered, the easier it's been to find things quickly. Music teacher came on Friday to give the kids their lessons, and he was so shocked that they could find their guitar and keyboard books like that. And I was so proud. I said to the kids, well done on knowing where your books are, because normally they can't find them. I was like, it's me. Put the books all in order. I was proud. Last thing I've got to tell you of my things I love. I said this would be short. It's not short at all, is it? I have a new blog. Now, those of you that follow me might think that's absolutely ridiculous because I already have about 10. But this is a blog I've wanted to have for a really long time. It's a travel blog, and it's called Bucket, BUKIT.co. And it's a play on bucket and spade and having a bucket list. And it's all about travel, and I'm excited about it because as the children have got older, it's something that I want to bring into our lives a bit more. So if you'd like to go and have a look at that, that would be awesome. And I will see you really soon. Have a great week, whatever you're doing, and enjoy these sunnier days. Bye, everyone.